Pisciana, how are you, my cutie patootie looking all that so yummy? You know what? I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay for my wonderful and beautiful Pisciana community. As a matter of fact, I got news for you, and you better listen. Let's get into your reading, dear Pisciana. Oh, we got a remote here. What? Drunk in love. Whatever. Okay, so let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on, my dear Pisciana. You are my cutie patootie looking all that so yummy, so delish. And I'm your funny Armenian guy. No contact situation update. Who did it and why? Let's see what's coming up and what is going to unfold very soon for you. Pisciana, past, present, and future. We're going to clarify and we're going to see who did it and why. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on, dear Pisces. Okay, let's see what is it about. Okay, so the Sun card. Some of you were dealing with a Leo. You saw the card shuffling. You saw them cards coming out shuffling. Okay, so Leo is showing up in your reading, dear Pisciana, in the recent past. Okay, let's get into the situation. Let's see what's happening. Okay, Pisces, so the main energy and the challenge here is the Nine of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck, there is the Hangman. There you are. The Hangman is the Pisces energy. So in the present moment, there is a lot of hesitation. I think, you're thinking about a commitment. The cards can never lie, right? So I'm saying. So a lot of you, if not many of you, are dealing with the Leo here. This is the Strength card, and Pisces, this is Hanged Man, and then the Hierophant, which is talking about commitment here. You're thinking about a commitment with a specific person. I am strongly getting here that many of you are deeply hurt by some sort of a situation that has happened between you and this person. There is this wounded soldier energy. There's this wounds. There is this pain that you're going through. But, things are going to take a shift, and we're going to take a look at that and see what is it that's unfolding. In the recent past, the Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Temperance. In the recent past, I'm seeing here quite a stable connection with this person. Things, worked out very well between you and them. I'm getting this cooperation, collaboration, working things out. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Temperance here is also, I do strongly feel like here you and this person had some sort of a spiritual connection where it was like facilitating spiritual growth. Now, in the picture, you have Capricorn, you have definitely Leo, heavy Leo, sprinkle, Sagittarius, Scorpiana, the death card in the middle, okay, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So let's talk about the present moment. In the present moment, there is a Nine of Pentacles, the death card, and the Eight of Swords. In the present moment, Pisces, what I do see here that's happening for you is you're focused on your own financial happiness. This could be the person that you're dealing with also focused on whatever that they're doing. There is a desire here to see if this is going to be resurrected, if things are going to work out between you and this person. We're going to clarify and get some more insights about this. And I think there is the Eight of Swords here. There is some sort of truth that needs to be seen. You can see her eyes are like closed, right? There is the truth that needs to be seen. And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. We'll find out more. What kind of truth is that? Now, in the near future, there is the Queen of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. In the near future, someone here is headed towards your way, and there is a decision here that needs to be made. I feel like many of you are on some sort of a spiritual quest or a spiritual journey with the Hermit here, like doing a lot of introspection, doing a lot of thinking, maybe prayer, meditation, manifestation. I see you here evolving rapidly, spiritually speaking, and we're going to find out to see how is this, because somebody here is waiting, like somebody here is entering, like somebody is like, you know what, I want to talk to you. Okay, fire sign energy here. Now, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands, dear Pisces. So I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands here in the present moment as the main challenge. Sprinkle. So it's clarified by the Queen of Cups, which is Pisces energy, right? You're literally showing up in the challenge position, Knight of Pentacles. and the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you are focused on business, money. There is this energy of you creating something. Maybe you are working on, you know, you're working on a business project here, and I feel like you're emotionally kind of like a little bit closed off right now. You can see the Queen of Cups is, looking the other way from the Nine of Pentacles. Um, Maybe because of this silence, because of this indecision from this person, you're kind of like going within yourself and you're like, you know what, honestly, let me just process my emotions and my feelings because I'm going through a lot. And a lot of you are making money, or you're going to make more money. There is some sort of financial situation that's improving in your life. But because this is a no contact reading, let's focus on what is it that happened in the past. Okay, so the Sun is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Judgment here. And then there is the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So in the recent past, I am strongly getting here that there was a situation between you and this person where somebody here started kind of going back or retreating or pulling their energy back or kind of like disconnecting from you. I am strongly getting here that this had to do a lot with the fact that you and this person maybe were on different paths. Maybe you met each other, at a certain point in your life. You were going through something, they were going through something, and then both of you came together, got to know each other, and form a relationship. A lot of sexual connection, a lot of sexual tension between you and this person. The Devil here is talking about literally like a strong soul connection, okay, between the two of you. Let's talk about the Queen of Pentacles in the recent past. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody here started working on business or creating something. Clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. And then the Hermit. I strongly feel like here you might have started feeling a little bit isolated in this situation, in this relationship. You kind of felt like, you were by yourself, and the person, as I was saying earlier, even the cards are also confirming. My cards are always like on point. So I get this energy if somebody here is starting just working on their business, working on their money, on their finances, financial situation here. Let's talk about the Temperance here. What is the Temperance doing here in the recent past for Pisceana? So this might have caused you to also kind of maybe disconnect from this person because you were seeking and you were looking for a deep emotional connection. The Temperance here is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, the Temperance, and then the Page of Swords. And then there is a Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is not going to resonate with every single person. I strongly feel like here that possibly there was some sort of, could have been a third-party situation, doesn't have to be. The third party can be anything. It could be physical things, it could be a person, job, whatever. But I think you try to communicate with this person about it, and maybe this person was not open to having a conversation about it. I'm getting this energy of them just kind of focusing on other things. And it's like you were talking to this person, you were speaking to them, but they were not listening. They were not listening. They were not ready to cooperate in the present moment. And I think that's the reason why also some of you might have just disconnected from this person. Because, my dear Pisces, you are someone that you really love deep, and your love runs very deep. So when you notice that someone is not being emotionally reciprocative, also, it makes you kind of like to go within yourself and go into the hermit mode. Now, in the present moment, Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Fool. So someone here is actually in conflict within themselves and with their feelings. And this person hasn't been able to move on from you. When you look at the Fool, it indicates a brand new beginning here. Page of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. This could be you. This could be your person. Please take whatever resonates, but this is a conflict in the emotional state. Someone here is being conflicted. It's kind of like contradictory. It's hard to move on. It's hard to really have a brand new beginning because this person sees them like having a brand new beginning with you. So let's talk about the Death card. Is this over, or is this something that you can anticipate? Let's talk about the Death card. So the Death card here is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Hierophant, and the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So there's going to be a new opportunity and commitment coming in your way, a conflict resolution. There was some sort of a fight, some sort of an argument that had taken place or has taken place between you and another person. I do strongly feel like here that there is commitment coming in your way. Okay, this person wants to recommit. There is this energy of let's get over this conflict that we had with each other. We fought. Maybe there was a misunderstanding here. And of course, Page of Wands, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius energy, wanting to come towards you and have a brand new beginning. And there is some sort of truth here that needs to be seen, dear Pisceana. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords. What is this truth about? What is this truth? Clarified by the Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. And then there is the Tower at the bottom of the deck. So the truth here is having an open conversation and being extremely honest with why did this Tower moment happen, right? The Tower department, I already called the mother freaking Tower department and I said, excuse me, we need to move from a tower to a castle. Just move to a castle, that's all. Because the tower is like, they don't build it on a strong foundation. See what I'm saying? Who is the architect? Who built the tower? They're probably building like on sand. But yeah, a lot of indecision. I think this indecision caused the tower moment here. Someone here was not very clear about the direction of this relationship in the past. Maybe they chose money or career or other things over this relationship. So remember when I was saying there is some sort of truth that needs to be seen. In the present moment, there is the Chariot, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. This truth here has to do a lot with recognizing that we need to leave the past behind, okay? The Chariot here is moving forward, leaving the city behind, and this is an indication of walking away from the past hurt, walking away from the past situation, and wanting to have a brand new chapter. And I see here you kind of like, this is you, King of Cups energy, right? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisceana, specifically Pisces. This is you right now going back and forth and back and forth. Do I move forward all by myself or do I move forward with this person? Do I take them with me? Do I actually take their offer? What do I do with this person? Well, let's see what is this person going to do towards you. Let's clarify the Queen of Wands, your Pisceana. Oh, okay, the Three of Cards literally jumped out of the deck. So Lovers, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this person is coming in hot. This person is coming in hot with the communication, and there is a lot of success stories in my community tab where people share their success stories, and I want this success story to be yours as well. So, of course, these are general readings, but I want you to keep an open mind about it, dear Pisceana. This person is headed towards your way for a communication. It's going to come at a time when you were least expecting. They want to actually let you know that they're ready to alchemize this situation, alchemize and transmit whatever happened in the past and be able to move forward, because there is a strong desire here for you and this person to actually work things out. This person wants to actually come forward with commitment here. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. There's a lot of love. This is a soulmate connection between you and this person. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Star, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. And then there's the Three of Wands. This individual has been waiting on you for quite some time. And whenever the Six of Cups appears, this is a card of somebody actually returning back from the past. Always, that's what it feels. This person is feeling very nostalgic. And along with the Star card here, dear Pisceana, and the Ace of Swords, this person is coming around for a clear communication from the past because they want to talk to you. They want to tell you the truth. The Ace of Swords is here. And I think one of the things that this person is going to let you know is that, Pisces, I kind of treated you like an option, or I try to keep my options open, but I haven't been able to move on from you. And it's hard for me, even though I pretended like I was not waiting on you, but I've been waiting for you. So let's talk about the Hermit in the near future. The Hermit here is clarified by the Justice, the Death card, and the Sun card. Okay, so the Death card here is twice, the Sun card here is twice, and this is a double confirmation. The Hermit here is talking about you and this person recognizing and realizing this is you specifically going into some sort of a retreat, just going within yourself and focusing on yourself. Dear Pisceana, my cutie patootie, my peanut butter jelly looking over so yummy. This has to do a lot with the fact that there is a potential of a resurrection between you and this person, okay? The Justice here is talking about setting things right, making, creating this grounded and this safe communication, this platform where you and this person are able to communicate with each other and resurrect, because the Death card here is in the present moment, also showing up where there is a desire here, right, to resolve this conflict. And once this conflict is resolved, it's going to ultimately lead to some sort of a commitment here between you and this person. So I strongly feel like here that, things are going to be set right with the Justice here between you and this person. And communication is key. This person and you might have, there might be an age gap between you and this person. Could be a major age gap, could be minor, but I'm seeing here cultural differences, also differences in, like upbringing. So let's talk about the advice. What is the advice for my Pisceana? So you have the Six of Swords, the World, and the Strength. Okay. The Strength card here is also twice again. So here is the thing. The advice here for you is to, because as you can see, the Six of Swords here, yes, there is a lot of healing happening, but you know that you want this person. You know that you are feeling as if this person is disconnecting from you. And, I think this is you kind of like dealing with somebody that also has a very strong personality. There might be some childhood wounds and traumas. The World card here is talking about it's a cycle that's coming to an end, a closure, and you and this person have a potential to have a brand new beginning with yourself. And this is the card of a transition, transitioning from the past hurts, from the past situations, conflicts, trauma, whatever didn't work out in the past, to actually move forward into a brand new beginning. The Strength card here, it takes a very strong person to really tame the lion and to pet the lion, the big cat. So I feel like that you're also somebody, dear Pisces, that you can even actually like feed the dragon. So I'm saying like you're able to feed the dragon and deal with difficult people. So this is a cycle, and maybe this hiatus, maybe this pause, maybe this separation is allowing you and this person to really recognize and to see the things that both of you need to heal within yourself and be able to move on, which is ultimately going to lead to a brand new beginning for you and this person. I am strongly getting here, this person is doing a lot of thinking. There is a lot of like alchemy going on back and forth, and trying to create this sense of balance in this connection when they come forward to you, which is going to lead to a lot of happiness, Pisces. And also at the bottom of the deck, there is the Queen of Swords, which is literally talking about communication. See, the Eight of Swords here is twice. Communication is what's going to help you and this person to be able to move on. The Queen of Swords here is somebody that she has her hand above the clouds and she's speaking the truth, right? So the truth shall set you free, dear Pisces. And the Eight of Swords here is talking about, again, it's the fact that in the present moment, maybe there are certain things that you don't see coming, or there is certain pieces of the puzzle that may not be so obvious, but little do you know that there is the Eight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and then the King, Knight of Wands, right? So this is talking about somebody having this determination to actually work this out with you and creating the best case scenario. Pisceana, I'm your funny Armenian guy. By the way, those flowers here that was given to me, okay, from a very, very beautiful, gorgeous girl, Savannah from Summerlin. Sprinkle, sprinkle for the Renaissance Tarot. So I want to share those flowers with you, dear Pisces. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your support, for all your love, for all your care. Thank you for everything. Thank you so much for your continuous love. I really appreciate you, and I am excited to share this journey with you. And I will see you soon.